Very good morning, guys. Riddhi again on voice change. You have seen my earlier presentation. So now we'll move to my next presentation. Now comes the level 4. I have assigned it as moderate. In this chapter, I shall contemplate on synthesis, which are of the form of infinite constructions and modal auxiliary verb. Already 3 presentations are over, and that's the base. On that one you just move on. Let's see. As you know, the infinite constructions, in the infinite constructions you have to bring 2. After that a verb, infinite verb will be there. So in this case, if you see, first case, I is the subject, have to have is the main verb, 2 is the to complete. Here 2 is introducing the infinite verb complete, followed by object, this task. So the basic rule will remain same, that we will have to bring the object first, means object subject first, followed by the be auxiliary verb as per tense and condition, or has, have, whatever it is, depending upon the case, followed by to, followed by be, then the past participle of main verb here is complete, then subject's object, that's me, by me. So I have to complete this task. The according to our rule, this task has to be completed by me. That's the correct form. Have you understood that? Now let's go to the next one. Next one is a bit difficult, but not so if you have understood the first one. Here, if you observe, lose is the infinite verb, and in the infinite the object is generally followed. The object is following the infinite verb lose. So in this case, the way that you will have to transform it, that they do not like the game to be lost. So the changes has been done, if you observe, up in the infinite verb itself. That's the place where you will have to bring the changes. In my first case, to be completed. In the second case, to be lost. That's the main thing, main important. Observe that. So where you will have to bring the changes? You have to bring the changes after to the infinite verb. That's key here. Now move to third sentence. His humor made us laugh. Please remember, after made, the preposition to is silent. So actually the sentence looks like this. His humor made us to laugh. So laugh is the infinite verb. But here, as we have used the silent mode of to, There are some tweaking of changes in passive form, as to is silent. So in this case, his humor is the subject, made is the main verb, us is the object, to is silent, laugh is the infinite verb. In this case, we'll have to bring object subject, means us, that is we, then be verb is here where, then past participle of the main verb made, then your infinite verb followed by your subject. So that's the rule. So you have understood changes in the infinite construction. Now let's move to, you know what is the modal auxiliary verb? It is no different than the basic rule what we have learned. In this modal auxiliary verb, like can, may, must, ought to, would, etc., has been introduced in the subject. After that, the verb will be in the infinite form, the syntax of which has been given in the formula. It is quite straightforward. So if you understand the first one very well, the rest of the things are just the mirror image of that. You don't need to worry it. So let's analyze the first one in details. You must respect elders. So you is the subject here. Must is the modal auxiliary, ma. Respect is the main verb. It is in infinite form. Elders is the object. So as per the rule, object subject means object subject will come first. So we have brought elders, followed by ma modal auxiliary, that's must, followed by be verb, that's be, then the past participle of main verb, respect, that is respected here, then plus by, then by you add, then subject subject, that is you. So the correct form, if we read it out, elders must be respected by you. So this is the quite easy. If you understand the first one, the rest of the things will remain same, except you just, in case of must, if the modal verb is can, you put can. If the modal verb is should, you bring should. That's it. So now if you see the next sentence, it is the same. Cricket can be played by Sachin, but the thing here, I have brought can instead of must. Now third sentence is also the same. Here only it is in the negative form. So you just look at the where the negative word not has been introduced. So that's the rule. So you just bring not into the sentence and put the auxiliary verb and other things as it is. So sentence is correct. So I should repeat the same thing. All the examples on may, should, ought to, might. The rule remains same. Object subject plus ma plus be plus past participle plus by plus subject's object. And if it is a negative sentence, then you bring not accordingly in the position that has been shown. Now it's pretty clear. So there is no difficulty. So with this